It's with heavy-hearted we share sad news about Olivia Newton-John as she confirmed to be. Grease headliners Olivia Newton-John and co-star John Travolta had a strong connection while working on the film. Fans desperately wanted them to date, but it was not that easy. Musical rom-com Grease became America's highest-grossing movie of the 20th century. The film had a budget of $6 million given by Paramount CEO Barry Diller, who dismissed its potential to become a hit. However, in a twisted turn of events, the much-loved blockbuster movie made a staggering impression by raking in over $300 million at the box office. The classic film is about two high school students, Danny Zuko, played by actor John Travolta, and actress Olivia Newton-John, Sandy Olsen, who fall passionately in love. The producer of the successful film was showman Alan Carr. Travolta once said that without Carr, they would have failed to bring the movie to life. Grease is an adaptation of a musical of the same name by copywriter Jim Jacobs and a high school teacher, Warren Casey. The play opened in February 1971 in Chicago. When it arrived in New York City, Carr loved it and pitched the idea to Paramount Picture Studios. The studio decided to run with it even though it believed it would hardly make a mark. Nonetheless, in June 1977, filming began at Venice High School in Los Angeles. The movie was released on June 16, 1978, and broke box office records. It became an international phenomenon, earning $160 million that year alone. It turns out Travolta was the one who convinced Newton to play the role of the iconic Sandy. The singer-songwriter was 28 years old then and an already successful recording artist. She hesitated to become part of the musical after producer Alan Carr hinted that she would be the perfect addition to the cast. Newton-John wrote about her reluctance in her autobiography, Don't Stop Believin', saying, in addition, Newton-John was unsure that she could do the American accent. Moreover, she wanted to focus on her music career. Still, Carr became relentless in trying to persuade her and suggested he could change the role of Sandy to an Australian transfer student to make the offer appealing to Newton-John. Even so, he failed dismally at getting her on board. As a last resort, Carr sent Travolta, who was 23 then, to go and talk to Newton-John, and she eventually caved in. Recalling her meeting with the Hairspray star, Newton-John said it was challenging to say no to him, and they became instant friends. After that, they did a screen test to assess their on-screen chemistry, and before the duo even said anything, everyone could see that they fit like a pair of gloves for the roles of Danny and Sandy. Everyone laughed because the scene was so palpable, Newton-John wrote. In proving it, the on-screen duo shared a passionate kiss-off script at the film's after-party. Co-star Didi Khan, who played Frenchie, revealed that Travolta and Newton-John's kiss was real. Years after filming the movie together, the Aussie native and Travolta confirmed that there was sexual tension between them. Yes, we liked each other, and there was an attraction, Newton-John admitted. Meanwhile, Travolta stated in 2019, I think you saw that in You're the One That I Want. There's almost resolve of that tension right there. In addition, there was also moral support between the pair as Newton-John revealed how loving and protective Travolta was of her. The entrepreneur recounted the bonfire scene from the movie where Danny acted weird towards Sandy in the company of his friends. Newton-John explained that she did the first take for the scene, and Travolta walked right in front of the camera during her close-up and apologized to the director, Randall Kleiser. After that, he pulled her aside to explain himself. The Grease star said she received tremendous love and support from Travolta, and the feeling was mutual. I would forever be grateful for his concern, she said. The actors arrived at the red carpet event together to celebrate the premiere of Grease, answering questions from reporters as they made their way past screaming fans. The two also shared a kiss at the Paramount Studios after-party. The I love you, I love you singer shared though she and Travolta had undeniable chemistry, they would have never dated because they were involved with other people at the time. Newton-John added they both had a loyalty streak and that after the film, life went on as per usual. She recalled in her memoir that she asked Travolta about it, and he echoed the same sentiments as her. saying they both had partners and were respectful towards them, and that was it. But the pair had feelings for each other. Asked by fans whether there was sexual tension between them during a QA session, Travolta firmly answered, yes. Meanwhile, Newton-John shared on the Mamma Mia No Filter podcast in 2018 that it would have been a disaster if she and Travolta acted on their feelings or had a fallout. While she was involved with another man, Travolta had lost his girlfriend, actress Diana Hyland, right before filming Grease. She had been diagnosed with breast cancer, which sadly took her life at age 41. Hyland had had a mastectomy 2 years before her death, and her then-boyfriend revealed to People in 1977 that she didn't know she was going to die for sure until 2 weeks before. In the days leading up to her passing, Travolta went east to film Saturday Night, and Hyland remained in Los Angeles to wrap filming 4 of the first episodes of the sitcom 8 Is Enough. The couple talked on the phone for hours every night, and the Pulp Fiction star returned with Hyland's death imminent. The day before she died, the lovebirds walked in the garden together. Hyland passed away on March 27, 1977, in Travolta's arms. I felt the breath go out of her. What kept him going following the tragedy were the ministrations of an auditor of Scientology, John's parapsychiatric faith, and his girlfriend's words. His co-star, Newton-John, could tell there was immense pain in his eyes. She stated, he remained sweet, open, very sincere, and vulnerable. Notably, the pair continued to be close friends over the years. The two often appeared at red carpet events, hugging and posing together. Newton-John and Travolta reunited at the G-Day USA Australia Black Tie Gala in 2008. The event took place at the Hollywood Highland Grand Ballroom in Hollywood, California. Travolta and Newton-John posed together as he kissed her on her head. Moreover, Newton-John supported the father of 3 when he lost his beloved wife, actress Kelly Preston, to breast cancer in July 2020. The couple had kept the heartbreaking news under wraps. Newton-John described Preston as a beautiful human. The Grammy Award winner has advocated for health awareness since she herself was first diagnosed with breast cancer in 1992. She had been battling the disease for the 3rd time since September 2018. The following year, there were rumors that Newton-John was nearing death. But she swiftly shut down the speculations by posting a video on Twitter saying, "Rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated." When she opened up about her 3rd health scare, Newton-John admitted that there had been moments where fear got to her. However, she avoided thinking negatively about the situation, adding her husband was there for support. In addition, Travolta also supported her in her battle with cancer. The continuous backing for one another has led to a music collaboration between the former Grease stars. In December 2012, Newton-John and Travolta released their song, I Think You Might Like It, on online platforms, including iTunes. They also shot a music video together. In December 2019, the fan-favorite dynamic duo appeared side by side, holding hands in their original costumes at one of the meet and greet concerts. Newton-John wore a yellow and white outfit while Travolta donned an all-black attire, after more than 40 years since the movie came out in 1978. She captioned the post. The reunion was held at the Coral Sky Amphitheater in West Palm Beach, Florida, at the first ever Meet and Grease sing-along. Newton-John and Travolta wore other signature looks from the iconic film, coordinating in all-black looks. She wore skin-tight leather pants with a leather jacket while he sported his famous greaser hairstyle in an all-black outfit.